Tatiana actually, Marcelo's wife, tapped me with a paper cutter when we rolled once, and they gave me a lot of respect for it because I was really trying to defend. And then with Enrique, I learned, and Enrique is the guy who stayed and taught after Marcelo left, Fabio Miguel Black Belt. And so I learned paper cutter from him, and then I just really started working on it. And here's the reasoning behind the paper cutter choke. At my age and being a lightweight, I feel much more comfortable on top and in a controlling position than I do playing from my back. It's just, you know, I don't care if they're big or small or whatever, I feel much better on top. So the problem is I don't want just a pinning game where I'm going for an arm bar, basic stuff that a guy with a lot of strength may or may not be able to defend. A guy a lot younger than me may or may not be able to defend. But it's a real fight for me just because he's young and strong and has a lot of energy, and I'm not. I'm old and getting older. So I'm trying to develop a game, or I was trying to develop a game where I can control the pace, slow the pace down to where I want it to be, but be in the position to submit it. So now it's a relevant match for me. It's not just controlling the pace. So I really started working the paper cutter game. So the first thing I'll do is just demonstrate how the technique. This arm needs to be trapped under here, so you're only fighting one arm. Okay. This hand comes under that arm, 4 fingers in the gi. Thumb comes across his throat. I'm not crushing his larynx. I'm bringing my elbow to the mat. That leg's extended. Watch how the foot is flat on the mat. Just like that, not like that, not like that. Like that, that keeps my hip low. And then all I do here is bring my elbow to his throat. Okay? That's the technique. Trap this. Thumb in the collar. Here, I bring my head here, put it on his chest. That's the technique. So, there's a lot of ways to set that up, but the guy starts fighting. So, what I spent a couple of years just trying to figure out how to get paper cutter from every conceivable position that I'm in. And here's generally the way I pull this game now. So I'll start in crossbody. I'll start working to north-south. I'll come here. A lot of times, he'll just give it to me like that. As I come to north-south, he just gives me the arm. As soon as that arm comes under, you grab it, come here, back to the motion position. Here's where a lot of people make a mistake. They'll have their head up here and they're crushing. Put your palm on my face. You start pushing. Pushing. Get up, escape.
Yeah.
So, I don't put my head there. I have close to his chest. Okay? So from there, what I realized is I don't have to try to trap the arm. I just have to play north-south. So it became this game. Even if he's got both hands here, defending, I start working to trap the arm. I learned to do this. From here, turn towards his legs and feel this elbow. When I feel him push against me, but I feel his elbow come off the mat, trap, turn around, So all of these became setups while I was rolling that worked really well for me. But you have to have that arm strength. So let's just do the very first one. Cross body, I'm going to north-south. He brings it around himself, which will happen a lot of times. 4 fingers on the collar. Back to cross body. Ready to spin. Head down. Elbow on the mat.